VOD watchers, welcome back to part 7 of Psychonauts 2 with a therapist. I hope that you enjoyed part 6. I've enjoyed every single part of this. Speaking of parts, I'm very excited to talk about parts in tonight's playthrough because I'm sure we're going to continue that discussion. But if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Please make sure you subscribe. If you want notifications, hit the bell. If you don't want notifications, turn the bell off. Subscriptions are huge, though. They really help with getting my videos into the algorithm, getting me discovered on YouTube so that more people can enjoy this content and learn from it. I've also really appreciated all the comments so far on all the videos. If you feel inclined to send a comment, I would love to read it. I read them all. I don't respond to them all, but I do read them, so would love it if you did that. And also put a thumbs up on the video if you like it while you're watching it. It's great to have you here. If you ever want to catch me live, catch me over on Twitch. That's where we play these in real time, and there's chat that goes along with it, so let's rock. Part 7. We got to figure out how to repurpose the librarian and get her to stop driving the bus. Because when parts do that, we have problems. Let's collect some of this stuff, and then we're gonna get another book into the collection here. Super interesting to me how, like, game devs will basically put, like, these, you know, tiny little collectibles in the game, and it just makes, like, exploring the environment that much more purposeful, because at least, like, I've got stuff to go grab. Shakespeare chilling in there? Ooh, there's luggage up there, or there's baggage up there.
I think I hear something.
I don't think I have... Oh, I do! They helped me level up, Skog. The outlining thingies helped me level up. I don't know that I can make this jump. Alright. Give enough intern credit for an upgrade. Neat. Yep, I am aware of that, Tenosis, which is pretty cool. That they actually are, like, different relative to the place that we're in. It's pretty cool. Alright, I want to figure out... I'm just curious about how I can potentially get up here, if I can even do that yet. Looks like maybe not. I need to figure out a way to get up on top of that. Woo! I'm guessing we're gonna go up there eventually, so, well, oh, wait a minute, there's a pathway here. I just gotta get my platforming chops warmed up, you know? Wait, oh, I can slow that down, so let's do that. Come on. No! Damn it. That's how we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to be crafty. There we go. All right. Now we're in business. Good. All right. Go over here. Easy peasy. Though I don't know quite how we get up there yet, but I'm guessing there will be something that comes along with that. Maybe I just wasted a bunch of time. Doesn't matter. I don't got to worry about it now. Now we get my little dude ski.
Sup, clone?
Aw, that's cute. My clone thinks he's me. What's that?
Whoa. Whoa. Wait a second. Hold that.
You sure you want to do that?
My clone is so great.
Another day, another dollar.
Okay, so just a quick little word about my clone, because I've been thinking about this a bit. Your clone is technically I guess it's technically a projection. But it seems like your clone is like a caricaturized version of some aspect of yourself, maybe that you value but wouldn't otherwise bring out or is locked away. Raz tends to be the straight guy in a lot of these scenarios, where like the people that are around him are very quirky and full of like different personalities and stuff. It's kind of like Seinfeld. Like Jerry Seinfeld in Seinfeld is like the straight and narrow guy, and he's surrounded by a bunch of like really caricaturized big personalities. Raz's clone is this really like silly and eccentric and in your face kind of dude. And it makes me wonder if Raz values that but has locked it away for himself. Probably because of his family of origin experience, where he's had to be just very like firm and clear and direct and not very silly about stuff. He takes being a psychonaut very seriously because he has to. He can't play around with it because of his family's values on it. And so his projection, this little guy that's running around doing this stuff, making airplane noises and being all goofy and sarcastic and stuff, may be some part of Raz that he really values in himself, but hasn't had the confidence or support to bring out, and so thus he brings it out as a projection. And if that is the case, I think that's really cool. It's just a hypothesis. I don't know that to be truth, but it seems to be some sort of representation of like a wishful identification trait. Like he's the confident, goofy, lighthearted guy that Raz would be if everybody took him seriously.
Hey, are you William Shakespeare?
Forsooth, etc.
Oh, wow. You really talk that way.
No, I just like to give the fans what they want. Huzzah.
These are so well written.
Hey, are you...
Forsooth?
Oh,
no, I just like to give the fans what they want.
So well written. All right.
Huzzah.
We got some wizards in here.
Whoa, I'm an airplane.
Do you know any spells that help find books?
Of course.
Will you use your spells to help find some runaway books?
No, sorry. I am no friend of the dark power that emanates from the librarian's desk.
Please help me. I promise. I'm tricking the librarian, not helping her.
Many ally themselves with evil when it is convenient, thinking they can swerve back to the righteous path before it's too late.
That's not what I'm doing. Is it?
Damn. Wow.
Please help me. I promise.
That's a hell of a quote.
Is it?
The lure of self-interest. Remember that conversation we've had a few times about people thinking that they're not susceptible to all these dynamics that we talk about? That wizard just called that out in a big way.
I'm Raz. What's your name?
Say my name, and I shall release the child.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
No, wait, is that someone's real name? Feel bad for that guy. It doesn't matter anyway. I thought the baby was creepy, so I sold it to the Pretzelmeister.
Oh.
I'm Raz. What's your name?
Say my name, and I shall
I have no idea.
All right. Damn. Let's talk to this thing.
Hi, I'm Raz.
And I am the Fisher King, last guardian of the Holy Grail.
Really? Then where's the Grail?
Currently in the dishwasher.
The dishwasher?
Top shelf boy. Gentle cycle, don't worry.
That's good. Good. All right. I mean, the Holy Grail does have to get washed. Hello.
Arr!
Please, pirates don't really talk that way.
Oh, sorry,
They talk like this. Arr!
Yeah, there was an attempt.
Yep.
Can't help myself. Gotta collect them all. Okay. Damn it. God damn it. There's one more colorful drawing down there that I want to talk to before I progress this further. Let's talk to these two. Let's see what they got for us.
Hey, it's not raining in here.
Oh, this is just a fashion piece. It distracts people from my nose.
Hey, it's not raining in here.
Oh, this is just a fashion piece. It distracts people from my nose.
I bet you pretty much nobody who's watching this video right now, whether live or on the VOD, was paying attention to that guy's nose. I'm sure you weren't paying attention to it. Until he said something. And something that we talk about frequently here on this channel is people do not pay as much attention to you and the things you're insecure about as you do. People will only pay attention to things generally in a social context if you draw their attention to it. If you project that insecurity out and you assume that other people are thinking about you the way that you are, you will assume in this guy's case that everybody's looking at your nose because it's something you're self-conscious about. We're not. Until he says this umbrella is a fashion piece that distracts people from my nose. Now what am I paying attention to? His nose. So be cautious, my friends, in a social setting of just taking all of your insecurities and throwing it out there and assuming that everybody else sees it, because the fact of the matter is they very likely do not. In part because they're so wrapped up in their own insecurities that they're not paying attention to yours. People pay attention to what you draw their attention toward. Which is why if you come into a social setting with low self-esteem and a lot of insecurity, you're going to perpetuate it by drawing people's attention to it. As opposed to going into it and thinking about what are things that I have to offer? What are things that I'm proud of? What are things that I do want to draw people's attention to? You can bias a situation by what you bring into it. And that little snippet right there of the guy with his nose is a beautiful example of that.
very scary.
Oh, you think so? Why, thank you. That really makes my day.
I'm glad I could help, buddy.
Yep.
Damn it.
Oh.
Alright. Now we'll jump onto this B-lace. Grab these stars. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, and we're back to the pirate. Alright. We got everything we needed there. Now we go up.
Excuse me, Ms. Witch, but can I borrow your magic wand?
Sorry, Sonny. I'm just roasting a marshmallow here.
Okay.
Well, this one looks easy. Uh-oh. I think I just jinxed it.
Yeah, Raz, what are you doing?
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Yep. Oh! Yep.
I want to know. Okay, it is. Okay, whatever. We got it. We got it. Ease.
She works in here, but be careful. This is the shop of Fanny Flats, the famous counterfeiter.
Cassie works for a counterfeiter?
I work for myself, but I do what I need to survive. After our parents dumped us here, we needed an archetype that was a little more thick-skinned.
Hence, a manager was
Cassie,
created.
we've come to bust you out.
Did someone say bust? What was that? Huh?
Maybe.
Shh.
Never say bust in here too loudly. But it's true. We have a plan. Oh, hey, Teach. Listen, now's not a really good time. Flats has a big deal coming up, and she's really on edge. And I'm working on my ticket out of here.
Can we help?
Listen, don't tell anyone, but the cops are closing in on this place. The boss's days are numbered. I cut an immunity deal for myself. I just need to get them some evidence they can use against the big gal. But she's watching everybody like a hawk these days, and I can't get away.
We'll do it. I'll get the evidence you need, and we'll briskly walk out of here together. Okay?
Deal. But remember, never double-cross a double-crosser.
Thank you for the Prime subgroup. Uh-oh. Alright, who we dealing with?
I need 3 pieces of evidence. Better split up. Wait, who am I talking to?
Yourself? Holy shit, this place is huge.
Yep. Oh. Yep.
Ease.
Man.
This level design. Good stuff, man. Oops. some baggage around here.
This guy needs a duffel bag tag.
Damn it. Oh, whatever. Okay. Go down here.
Yep.
Oh. Damn it. I didn't think that was going to drop down like that. 1, 2.
Phew.
Good.
Officer down.
Sorry, Snake.
Officer,
Hey, kid.
are you investigating Fanny Flats?
Sorry, kid. Can't, comment on an ongoing investigation and whatnot.
So you are investigating Fanny Flats?
I didn't say nothing.
What are you investigating?
Well, I'm thinking of investigating weird little kids with goggles who've recently drifted in from out of town.
Fair.
Any idea where I can find some evidence of Fanny Flats' crimes?
Corruption runs deep in this town, kid. You can find evidence of it everywhere. Especially in the fish cannery, the print shop, and the market.
What would you do with evidence if you were to hypothetically find some?
Oh, we'd use it to put the squeeze on Fanny, of course.
Like, legally speaking?
Yeah. Totally legal squeezing.
I'll let you get back to work.
Stay out of trouble, kid.
What up, Turtle?
I need to find some evidence, quick.
Slow and steady
Wins the race?
wins the
Race?
evidence.
You don't need to finish that guy's sentence, Raz. Let him talk.
Hey, seen any evidence around here?
Nope. If I did, I'd remember. I'm an elephant.
I noticed.
Notice what?
That you're an elephant.
Yeah, I am. What about it?
Whoa, what up, worms?
Yo!
Do either of you know which way the fish cannery is?
Yes, over there.
Over
Take
there.
you there, but the smell is out of control.
Which way to the print shop?
Oh, you do not want to go over there.
They're counterfeiters.
Shh. How can I get to the market?
That's way over there.
Don't bother. Prices are nuts.
What do you know about Fanny Flats?
She runs this town with her fake money business.
But she doesn't control us bookworms.
Every time she tries to cut us down, we just multiply.
Do you have any evidence that incriminates Fanny Flats?
Oh yeah, we just uncovered a big juicy piece of evidence this morning.
Can I have it?
We ate it? What did you expect?
Okay, bye. If you see any juicy evidence, please don't eat it.
Okay.
Okay. I don't believe you guys.
What's that sound? This
More
hat box
baggage.
needs a hat box tag.
This area is huge.
Ew.
Climb the pole. Alright, so we gotta figure out how to get up there. So many stations. Alright. We'll grab this guy. Go up here. Ejection!
So glad you're here, you big, round ball of love! Is that a penny over there? My dogs are barking today.
Pull the lever!
I got this. Sure, sure. Take it easy, big guy.
Oh, it opens that one? Damn it. Alright, we take the side door. Go.
Hey!
Thank you. Alright, we're in. Come here, wasp. Let me grab you. Thank you. Love the airplane noises.
Is this a gang? Can I join?
Oh, we got a lot of doubts.
No good.
Oh, we got a freaking enabler.
They're under that enabler's protection.
Come here, enabler. Oh! I love that the enabler has like a party, like kazoo thing. No!
No more lines.
All right, now we're in better shape.
I need water! Help!
Oh shit!
Looks like those guys just went out of print. Wait, what am I doing?
Good one, Raz.
Oh yeah, collecting evidence. I've got to stop saying that so loudly.
There we go. Get some health back. Hey, projection. Get in there, buddy.
I think if I use projection on this door, my archetype would go in there.
That bag tag, buddy. Nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Duffel bag tag.
Alrighty. Take the rail down there, which we'll do here in a second. I'm guessing all these letters probably spell something that I'm not paying attention to.
Whoa, I'm an airplane!
A vault! Yeah! Alright, protect the queen. Mind Swarm. So she's fighting Maligula. Hey, we saved that guy. Or at least we saved his brain. He's dead. They're sad. She's left out. Apparently doesn't like this new person. Tries to talk to Ford at the bowling alley. He doesn't seem interested. She goes off by herself. Tends to some bees. Pretty lonely. And then the bee thing ruins it for her. Damn. Well, the entire Psychic 6 seem to have been pretty severely, I mean, understandably so, pretty severely impacted by Maligula's descent into evil. Or I should say Lucy's descent into Maligula. The weird noise that this purple stuff is making. Not into it. Oh wait, now we're back in the... Shit. I don't know if that was ideal. Did I guess? I don't think I got everything I needed from up there. Or maybe I did. I got the bag tag, so let's go... Go handle this baggage that's down here. There we go. Yeah, Ford, I mean, so that's an interesting thought, right? Like, seems they looked at Ford for a lot of their support and he wasn't helping much. Ford, I think, by being in a significant relationship or an intimate relationship with Lucy, was probably, like, most impacted. And I don't really like the idea of quantifying that and saying, like, you know, one person was more impacted than somebody else. But yeah, if Ford was like in a position of leadership and was somebody that people generally look to, and he was particularly thrown off by Maligula and like Lucy becoming Maligula, yeah, it could throw the entire Psychic 6 off because the person that they've generally looked to for support and help is now not available to them, and people don't really adjust to that very well.
I think I smell some evidence.
So not only is he struggling, there's pressure on him to make things better. People aren't getting what they need from him. It increases pressure. Perhaps he goes even farther into like apathy and, you know, not engaging. And it becomes a really vicious cycle. And they really need him, but he's just super unavailable. I mean, leaders are not immune to being affected by things, and so, you know, having Ford be in that position is a really difficult one because, you know, you might say like, dude, Ford, we really need you to get it together because we got to figure this out. And at the same time, you know, to fully ask him to do that without processing what's been going on for him isn't really fair to him either. Problem is, if part of the reason that Ford is unavailable is because he's engaging in such strong self-blame, that's not really going to do him or anybody else many favors, because now he's kind of trapped by his own perception of things rather than the reality of the situation. And that's where things can get really frustrating, because it's like, dude, Ford, this isn't your fault. Like, we got to change the frame through which you're looking at this because it's leading to behaviors that aren't helpful to the entire situation. And yeah, his mind being shattered, I think, plays a role in that, Tenosis, for sure. Right? Like, Ford got really scrambled by all of it in the worst of ways. And so not only he, but the group bared the brunt of it because they rely on him so much for guidance. You know, that's why I think it's important for us to look at things systemically, because if one, you know, everybody's affected in different ways. Group attempts to go back to homeostasis. Group is unable to achieve homeostasis because everybody has been thrown off so heavily, and because the leader is thrown off. It's brutal.
Now this looks fishy. Better take it as evidence. Yep.
Curious to see if I can go up here. No, invisible wall. Okay. What happens if I go down here? Death. Okay. God damn it. Oh, okay.
Yep. I think that's the best evidence I'll find in this part of town. I'll take this nugget.
Yeah, alright, we got a lot of upgrades. 8 credits available. Sweet. Projection. Your archetype pack has a healing presence that slowly restores your mental energy. Yeah, I'll do that.
My improved projection abilities don't go
Your
to
archetype can take twice as much damage. Decreases cool time between time bubbles. Dark thoughts. Connect to dark thoughts. Oh! Alright, I'm saving up for that. I want that. So it's dark thoughts is what that is. That's interesting. Ugh. Hate the noise these make. And there we go. Alright, now the other baggage. Where's that other baggage? It was over here, wasn't it? Was... No. Where was it? Other baggage was...
Officer down.
Meow.
I'm trying to remember where the hell it was. Unless it's not in this area. If it... Oh, there it is. Okay, it's over there. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I hear something.
There we go. Right, it does sludge. It's really... It's gross. Okay. Yeah! Upgrade. Beautiful. Dark thoughts. We can attach to. Good. This is going pretty well. Feel okay about this so far. I'll be really interested to see what the boss is for this. The meow, I think, is there's a paper cat that's nearby. There we go. Last boat. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go to... Oh, this is actually the place that we need to go to, so let me figure out how to get up there. I'm going to need to take one of the boats to do that, I think. Or we go from underneath, which we go... This... Climb. Any? Oh, that's way easier than taking the long way. Actually, wait a second. What's the purpose of being over here? Oh, maybe it's to the exit. Up here. Just can't escape my past as a performing artist with all these trapezes that are in these levels. And jump. Yeah. Oh, you know I gotta go. You know I gotta go back for that. Oh, man. God damn it. Oh, good. All right, this is the easier way to do it. I have to go back for it. I can't miss that. And jump. No! Ah! No! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get a game over because of this. Because I want this stupid thing. This is putting my platforming skills to the test. There we go. Got it. There was never a doubt. Ooh, another bag tag.
Don't be proud, or you'll get gout. Yep. Here's the steamer trunk tag. Yep.
Carp extract, terribly old and rotten fish here. Eat catfish for a healthy break.
Oh my god, we got multiple enablers.
Protected by that enabler. Now to you and your hat.
And yeah.
They say nice things in happy verse, but enablers just make things worse.
Nice, Raz. Way to go, buddy. Oh yeah!
This fish market is clean. For a fish market, I mean. But just dirty enough to have some juicy evidence, I'll bet.
Hell yeah.
Fermented fish. Packs a punch. Catfish here. Carp air freshener. Half prime. My fish is sublime. Catfish will make you smarter. Carp that looks like octopus. We gold fish.
Oh, we got people to talk to.
Carp is garbage fish. Come get your carp.
Hi, I'd like some carp.
Don't have any.
What's that on your back?
Plastic samples. I'm just doing test marketing. Tell me, how likely are you to buy carp in the next 10 days?
I don't know if I got a hankering for it.
Somewhat likely.
Thank you for taking our survey. You've automatically been added to our mailing list.
Figured.
Oh, great. Okay, time to gather evidence.
I mean, you always got to get added to the mailing list. It's just how it goes. All right, now we talk to you.
I'll have some catfish, please.
One catfish-ish coming up.
Catfish-ish?
It's so close to catfish, you can't taste the difference.
Never mind.
Fish with worms.
That's a real thing with
Catfish
sushi meat.
will make you taller.
Hey, what's a panda bear doing in a fish market?
Buying fish just like everybody else. Duh.
Also have carp accessories, carp sweaters.
Sorry, but why would anybody want to buy rotten fish?
Listen, all the fish in this market is rotten. I'm the only one telling you the truth.
Fair enough.
Yeah, definitely fair enough. I can get down with that. I appreciate the honesty. And yeah. Ready? And then we gotta take the long way. I'll use this as an opportunity to say how much I appreciate y'all being here. If you're here watching me live, thank you so much for that. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, thank you for supporting the channel through the VODs. I do appreciate those of you that support the stream in any way financially, whether it's through sub or YouTube membership or buying merch or anything like that. But thank you to you. And as a reminder, this stream will never be behind a paywall, but I am grateful for those of you that support it. And just overall, thanks for supporting my content. It means a lot to me.
Aha! This looks like evidence of something.
Yeah. Now we gotta go all the way back, huh? What is the name of the instrument that's playing? Like that stringed instrument. It's such a cool,
just
like,
one more piece of evidence to find.
Noise that it makes. All right, down the misophonia pipeline. All right, one more to go. So I did miss something up there. And we went all the way up there. Well. I guess it gets an air who? I hope I'm saying that correctly. No. No. Come on, Rez. Oh. Woo. Oh.
Look, over there, squeeze me. Why do I have to do all hard work?
Because you fit, buddy.
I've got to get some good dirt on Fanny.
Ah, there it is. Completely forgot to go in there.
Now this looks incriminating. I think that's all the evidence Cassie needs.
But first, we get this wasp. Ah. Damn it. All right. Got it. Down we go. I don't know how to teach pronunciation. suppose like writing things out phonetically, but even that's not always easy to do. What's up, Jactress? And down we go. We got all of our evidence. We'll
I
see
got all
what's
the
up.
evidence I need. Better bring it back to Cassie quick. Yep.
That's all the evidence we could get. Think it's enough?
Let me be the judge of that. Oh, yeah. This is some hot dirt right here. We'll be able to blackmail her with this for years.
Okay, not great. Not
I
great.
thought you were going to arrest her.
What? How's she gonna make the money she needs to pay us from jail?
But if she's not locked up and she finds out I was the one who sent her up the river.
Hey, don't worry. We'll, protect you or something.
Oh, boy.
Let's beat it. This was a bust.
What? Bust?
It's a bus!
Ew. Not a chapter of which I am particularly proud.
Hey, she was forced into the outlaw life.
Not that part. I just meant... nobody likes a snitch. There you are.
God forbid anybody hold me accountable for my terrible behavior. The whole, like, nobody likes a snitch thing is literally just a tool for enabling problematic behavior by people who are engaging in problematic behavior. Like, when people snitch, it's because they're trying to hold people accountable for something they're doing. There's nothing wrong with it. That whole narrative is set up by people in positions of power for people in positions of power. That's all it is. All it is.
All safe and sound again. Thank you, young man. You were a little loud for my liking, but you got the job done.
And now you'll help me with those bees?
So, remember, I'm going to put this back into context here because we're in another episode of this. So, from an internal family systems perspective, the idea is that if you have a prevailing manager part, in this case the librarian, you are not going to get access to somebody's vulnerabilities and ability to achieve self-directedness until you ally yourself with the managerial part. So, in this circumstance, we tricked the part into getting it on our side, and from a like IRL therapy perspective, tricking a manager is not the direction to go, because you run a massive risk of that getting found out. And if that gets found out, that person could shut you out forever, and in some ways for good reason, because you have violated a protective part via deception. What you would really want to do is ally with that part through empathizing with its function, its convictions, why it's present in the first place, so that it can actually trust you for legitimate reasons. So Raz using deception here to get the librarian on his side is a huge risk. And I'm not particularly into it, but it does help us illustrate the need to get in line with that manager and get that manager to trust us, because now it might be willing to help us out and potentially even step aside so we can access where we want to go. That's in the best interest of, in this case, Cassie. In the real life case, like the interest of a client.
Oh, are you scared of bees? Well, I know of one place where you'll feel completely safe.
Hey! Put me down!
Uh-oh.
Of all the double-crossing...
This was all part of the plan.
It was?
Yep. And I thought I was the tricky one. Oh my, we've come to a bad place. No, it's perfect. How is it perfect? Any place is perfect when we're all together. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. We should never have let her split us up. When we're together, nothing is impossible.
Well, that tears it. I hate to damage a book, of course. But that last line was too corny, even for a motivational speaker.
Another beautiful representation, right? So people are made up of multiple parts. The idea is to get Cassie to be self-directed. So when you have other parts that even can acknowledge that one part has gotten out of hand, that its managerial role has taken over the self-directedness, you can actually rally other parts to help get that part back into its place. From an IFS perspective, what we're trying to do is repurpose a part. We're not trying to get rid of it. We're not trying to kill it. We're trying to get it back into a spot where whatever utility it has is useful from a consultation standpoint as opposed to a control standpoint. So the librarian has real utility. The librarian has power, confidence, some skepticism of the world. These are healthy traits to have so long as they're not what you operate off of exclusively. So accessing these other three parts, getting them allied, now our effort is to try to get that other managerial part to understand that it is overdoing it and that we need to get re-equalized so that we can all take on our roles as parts, as consults, so that we can be self-directed, which is in all of our best interests.
We're not going to let you control us anymore.
Oh, and which one of you thinks you should be in charge? None of you could stop Maligula. None of you could protect your friends. I am the real Cassiopeia.
Oh man, this is so good. This is so perfect. I would literally use this in class to teach IFS if I was still teaching. This is unbelievably good.
We fight off a foreign invader.
Oh no! I feel that, Raz. Holy shit.
Get ready for the shushing of your life.
The librarian. Real librarians aren't like this. Alrighty.
What we need here is a little positivity. That was uncalled for, and you shall pay for it. Ow! Ah! Ow! Ooh, I feel a little dog-eared.
Oh, Raz! Get that gate open so I can work on her from the inside.
Ooh, yeah. Come on, projection. Let's go, buddy.
Got it! That's my cue. Let me in there. I'll see if I can write a better ending to this story.
What's going on? Who's in here?
Hello, Cassie.
You? The self-righteous little writer? What are you doing in here?
We writers are most effective when we get inside someone's head.
This is excruciating from a psychological standpoint, but if you take this theory as a way of trying to facilitate change, this is exactly what a person goes through. The idea, different parts have different convictions, different roles, different skills, different specialties. And when people start experiencing, like what this is dissonance personified. So now you have different parts that are kind of trying to tackle this in a way that if they work together could be awesome. But if they are at odds with each other, it can create some real inner psychological turmoil. And a person who's not generally used to being self-directed is going to have a hard time differentiating the voices of these different parts. And we're seeing that scramble right now. We're seeing them fight against each other. All of this is in the effort to protect the self and to protect from vulnerability. That's really what this is. But because parts are so simple and they're not as fine-tuned as the self, they take very polarized approaches to problem solving and to living daily life, and that can become very difficult. So again, we want to integrate these parts, get them to have roles that are useful, working together, being consultants, so that Cassie can access her true self to figure out like kind of what she wants to do and how she wants to operate in her environment and how she wants to handle things. Like this is super cool, the way that this was done.
Help me out here, will you? I'm having a bad day.
Use what I taught you, Rasputin.
Don't shut your thoughts up in the hive. Let them swarm.
Oh no, they killed my archetype. They aren't messing around.
Throw this ruler at her. Always works on my students.
Oh, I can keep shooting her. Okay.
Like dangerous books? I'll show you how dangerous books can be.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Gotta grab, which would be...
Watch it.
I'm just going to take a quick break to make some tea.
There we go.
My turn, Raz. Get that gate open so I can teach her a lesson.
You got it.
Class is in session.
Yeah.
I'm not asleep, you're asleep.
When my students fall asleep in class, they get sent to the principal's office.
Oh no, not you.
That's right. Now it's 2-on-1.
Hey, don't forget to count me.
You know. Hey, where's my PR department? What was that?
Blast that old
What Mind Swarm would say about this situation is...
I'll bring you back.
All these things. I will avenge you, my dear.
So many enablers. Oh my god. This is absolute chaos.
Number one in the kisser.
Bees, they do as they please. If they don't like you, fall to your knees.
The enabler is by far my favorite like enemy. It's so good. They are such a pain in the ass in real life to deal with. So this is just... Ah! There we go.
This little creature.
You fall to your knees.
Don't you know? Library is a quiet place. Let's have no more throwing things.
Got her. There we go.
We got him on the run.
Get that gate open, kid, and I'll bust this whole crooked operation.
Oh shit.
Phew.
Perfection.
Okay, time for the money maker.
Yeah.
Oh no. No, no, no. Something's not right.
In fact, you could say something stinks.
You! Oh no. I can't handle all three of you at once.
That's kind of the point. Ready, gals?
Uh-oh.
I'm ready. Together now.
Integrate! Nice. Dramatic handed. Oh, nice.
I can't believe I failed. Again! I guess I'm not the real Cassie. Yes, you are. And so am I. Me too. Mostly when we need money. Hey, I'm pretty good in a fight. You might have noticed.
It's perfect. It's so perfect. This is the best tangible representation of how you work with parts in media that I've ever seen, ever. Freaking bravo to this game for doing it this way. This is awesome. The librarian is now the same size, is now on equal playing level, is no longer driving, right? Parts get tricked into thinking that they're the self. And when they realize they're not, they can go back to maintaining their useful roles to the self. This is a beautiful representation. If you have not watched my video about internal family systems on YouTube, and you're interested in the deeper parts of what I'm talking about, you should watch that video, and then you should come back and watch this chapter, because this is incredible. This is so well done.
Hi. Are you the real Cassie?
Not sure. But I'm sure she's in here somewhere. Now then, did you say something about my bees?
So good.
Oh my. They really aren't behaving, are they? That's it. I'm all out of bee puns, I promise.
Think you can do something about them?
I'll try, but I feel like I've lost a little control of them. Oh, how I wish my old partner were here.
I think they just need a nap.
Oh, Bully! How did you know I needed you?
A little bird told me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I should say 3 little bees.
Well then, think we can get this swarm to stand down?
I do. Bedtime for bees.
Love it.
So, how's production?
Jars of honey and no one to give it to. Come on.
Okay, scary part's done. Now I just have to get rid of those vines somehow.
I think we can do that.
Card! Got a side card.
Look at all these side cards.
I'll take that card.
Anything cool I can buy here?
Pins for that special projection in your life.
Dazzle your enemies while pummeling them with full spectrum fists. I am inclined to get that. That's your side blast to stun if you'd rather not do damage. Sensors take more damage. Ooh, if you have the Chain Brain Side Blast upgrade, this will tack on some more links. Scouts explode when you take them out with pyrokinesis. Dude, there's some good shit here. Speeds up objects and enemies rather than slowing them. Inflates your time bubble to slow a much bigger area. Squeezes more time out of your time bubbles. I really want rainbow fists. Deal more damage, but also take more damage. The old glass cannon. Break into dance when you're standing around doing zilch. Need to be rank 50 for that. All right, so I want rainbow punches for sure.
Great that I
All right, rain blows, and then I want more chains.
Perfect.
Beautiful. This is excellent.
No refunds.
Yes! Best 300 Titanium ever spent.
The bees are gone, but those vines are still too tough to get through.
All right, let's figure it out then. Raz. Oh, all right.
Can't leave this card lying around.
I don't like explodey flowers. That's not my favorite.
What's a psycho-isolation chamber doing out here?
Damn it.
Fully?
Wow. Look at all the exotic animals. This must be where Compton kept his menagerie.
Ready? Fabulous.
Psychard.
Psychard's freaking everywhere, man. Ooh. Tell me where to go, Beaver. Ooh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Hey, can you guys help me get those big vines off of the astrolabe?
Sorry, but plants are Bob Zanotto's area of expertise.
Yes, I've always found them rather thorny.
Oh, Bully. Bully. You got the jokes, man. I respect it. Yeah. Fly trap time.
Yoink.
Bob Zanotto.
I'll bet this used to be Otto's workshop. Looks like it went out with a...
Bang. Yeah, it did.
Card.
And... Oh, holy shit. Those thorns are no joke. god, there are fly traps and leaves conveniently placed.
Got a psi card. It's a picture of the Psychic 6. I mean 7.
In we go. What up, Bobby?
Sonato? Bob? Hey, that just missed me.
Well, his aim ain't what it used to be.
You could give somebody a concussion.
Yeah, well, it was your choice to come in here uninvited. It's dangerous in here. Lots of, broken things.
Ow! Hey, your nephew, Truman, sent me on a mission to put Ford Cruller back together, and Helmut Fullbear...
Stop it! Right now! I don't want to hear any of those names ever again, you hear me? They're all... lost. Dead.
But, Bob...
Especially that one!
Ow! You're lucky I'm wearing a helmet.
Well, the man knows how to set boundaries. Ooh, the vine knows what's up.
Vine? Nice vine. Do you think Bob would mind if I took a look inside his mind?
Yes. What? That's not enough, Raz. That's not enough. Don't do it. Oh, I hate it. Man looks sad.
Hello? Agent Sonato?
Now remember, these are basically the way he's seeing his current context. So it would seem to me that, like, being in his house, tending his garden, is like a little sanctuary. Also, those questions about the vines, if people know the answers, do not answer those questions in chat. This is spoiler-free, backseating-free. Do not answer those questions. We find out, we find out. But... don't mind me. I'm just another fellow gardener guy. That's all. The hell?
Hello? Agent Sonato?
Strange.
strange. I don't usually get visitors here.
That sounds pretty lonely.
I have my garden.
Of course. The Sonatos are famous for their gardens. Huh. What did you plant here?
Plant?
What kind of seeds did you use?
Oh, seeds. Yeah, that's right. No seeds. Lost them all.
Where'd they go?
Out there, I suppose. Can't really remember.
Well, let's go find them.
I'm not a good swimmer. Are you?
No.
Welcome to the island, then, I guess.
Uh-oh. Really?
Wait! Don't go.
Come with me. It's okay. Look, I'll just do some quick seed recon, and then I'll come right back. I promise.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, Bob. It is very, very common, especially with men, but not only with men, to mask vulnerability, in this case sadness, with behaviors that are more resembling of anger. And we saw that in the lab. So we show up, we're another human that is now encroaching on his isolation. And Bob lashed out at us. A lot easier to do that and keep a distance than it is to manage the vulnerability and heartbreak associated with closeness and the loss of it. His friends all are gone, and he's sad about that. And so there's this vulnerability that's in there about wanting to connect with people, being sad that he lost that. But coming to terms with that can be really hard. And so then when you have somebody who shows up, in this case Raz, who's working through the psychological dynamics of this, aggression and anger is often the more okay thing to show, because anger and the behaviors associated with it tend to be distancing, whereas sadness is like reeling people in. When we see the more vulnerable Bob, the sad Bob that doesn't want Raz to leave because he desperately doesn't want to be alone, I don't know about you, but I can feel that very empathically. That draws me into Bob. But Bob experiencing emotional closeness to another person or people is going to remind him of what he lost. So he's in this terrible pendulum swing between closeness and distance, and likely wanting to have control over it. Because if that closeness was taken away from him by a force that wasn't his own will, he's going to be particularly sensitive to it. He's going to be afraid of losing it if he sees it. So you want to talk about scrambled, it's a really tough place to be in. Really, really tough place to be in. I don't pity Bob. I just feel empathy for the sadness in what it must be like to have lost his friends and to have now put himself in isolation. To protect himself from it. To make it seem like it's more in his control. Got some Wind Waker vibes here. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Da-da-da. Maybe the greatest music in any video game is the music that plays when you're sailing on the sea in Wind Waker.
This bottle looks promising. And ominous. Prominous, if you will.
Boy. Got Mom probably working in the kitchen.
It's time for my recital.
Childhood kitchen. Got some guitar hanging around here. This is cool.
Come inside. I made dinner.
Hey! Hold it right there.
Why?
I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
How could that little thing hurt me?
Oh, they always start out little, don't they? And then they grow and cause so much pain. Here, let me just take this somewhere safe.
Wait, no, I want that.
No, you don't.
Alright, so I wonder if, I mean, I don't know, but I wonder if that light is like a vulnerability. And this moth is protecting us from accessing the vulnerability, which I could understand.
Ahoy there! Lend a hand?
What do you need?
Just caught in a bit of a bind here. If you could jiggle me loose so I could get some fresh air on my face.
I'll work it out. Just hang in there.
Was that a joke? Because I didn't ask for any jokes. Did I climb up here? Ah, that's the stuff. Yeah, a little motion really gets the juices flowing, if you know what I mean.
Hang on. I'll break that final vine.
No. Just leave it. I think this is all the freedom I can handle right now.
All right. All right, I gotta act fast here. Wonder if I slow him down. Oh, that went well. That went way better than I thought it was gonna go.
Uh-oh. How'd you get yourself caught by that bird?
God, I got this feathered ferry service right where I want him.
20 feet in the air?
He's keeping me moving so I don't plant roots. It's a constant struggle. Aim for me, this monster so roughly bearing me o'er the sea.
Doesn't want to plant roots, huh? Don't want to connect because you might get them pulled up.
Up in the air, Junior Birdman.
Little Jaeger here.
Thanks for the lift, by the way. I didn't catch your name.
One more time around the block, Jeeves.
I had my first
Put
therapy
me
session on
down,
Monday.
wretched
Cried
demon.
a lot. Good for you for going, Lesko. Crying's okay. It happens in therapy.
Wait a second, what am I doing up here? Hey, wanna hang out?
What?
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby. This guy needs a duffel bag tag.
Hey, I can see your house from here. Is it green? Breath from above.
Dude's got a sense of humor. I'll give him that.
Hello down there.
I don't like the strawberries.
I'll take this nugget.
I'm allergic to strawberries. Hey, there's the bag tag.
Yes, got the duffel bag tag.
Let's go. Not even that far away. Very convenient.
Yep.
Boom.
Hi, have you met my friend? They just love to fly and fly.
Back into the house. Uh-oh, dishes clogging. Uh-oh, dishes are
Does
piling
anyone
up.
happen to have an air sickness bag?
How can these plants look so sick? You spend so much time on them.
Moth, get back here.
Hey, don't get so close.
Boy, if that's not a metaphor for what Bob's going through. Don't get so close. As if
Hope
you
you're not
get
taking me
close,
back to your
I
nest
could
to,
get hurt.
Feed something.
First tag.
Oh no.
I'm warning you in a friendly way.
Shit.
Careful! You almost touched it.
Damn it. Ah, damn it. Come on, Ryan. Get your head out of your ass.
What's that sound?
I hear emotional baggage. Oh, am I past the point of no return?
Wait a second, what am I doing up here?
Looks like my plant friend is caught up in some regrets.
What are you talking about? I have no regrets. And these must be somebody else's.
God damn it. Ah!
From above! taking me back to your nest to, feed something.
Pathing is gonna
It's almost like
that
you
way.
want to get
Got it.
hurt by this thing.
Well, interesting that you should say that I'm gonna
I
get
can see your
hurt by
house
it.
from here.
I mean, I don't know what it is, so I could trust it. But a lot of alcohol.
By the way, I didn't
Jesse
catch
Bob
your name.
turned to alcohol to ease some of the sadness. Which brings me to a conversation quickly about alcohol as it relates to like psychology and used as a coping mechanism. There's really two reasons why people drink as a coping mechanism as it relates to emotions. For some people, alcohol is a way to numb an emotional experience. So if you get drunk, it means that you do not have to attend to your emotions, that you essentially distract yourself by losing consciousness over it and making it more difficult to pay attention to it. So you kind of drink yourself into a stupor, and then that way you don't have to attend to what's going on for you. The other version is drinking so that you can feel things. Sometimes when folks are actively suppressing their emotional experience, alcohol will remove their inhibitions such that it is easier to access their emotional experience. Both are not great, because the first one suggests that the person doesn't have the distress tolerance to navigate and experience their emotions and react to those emotions in a meaningful way. Part two is that this person is using active suppression of an emotional experience that would probably be helpful for them to be able to attend to in sobriety. When you turn to a substance as a coping mechanism for emotional regulation, what you are passively reinforcing is your inability to regulate it on your own. You are essentially using a substance as a crutch to achieve whatever type of emotional expression or non-expression you want, which is inherently going to give you a continued lost sense of control over how you respond to your emotional experience, which is why alcohol is not an ideal coping mechanism when people are struggling with emotional regulation or expression. And it seems like Bob probably is using it for one of those two reasons. Probably to suppress based on the way that he's presented so far, but I don't know that I'm fully confident in making that call yet.
This must be Bob's mother, Tia Zanato.
He probably idealizes based on the fact that he's got it. Well, maybe not.
Oopsie, let me get this out of your way.
So he's calling to her. I wonder if his mom was generally aloof. She's frowning while she's doing this. Dishes were piling up. Was his mom depressed and he was struggling to try to keep her elevated by being a jokester?
Stay away for your own safety.
Was she not attending to his needs, thus he was feeling alone and abandoned by her, which would then make him more sensitive to being abandoned, whether by circumstance or whether by force? I mean, we're starting to weave a picture together here. One of the things that we've heard in this is Bob consistently calling to his mother. Mother not being particularly responsive. If mom was somebody that Bob idealized, wanted to be close to, she wasn't available, whether it was via depression or whether it was via alternative interests, whatever it may have been, that teaches Bob not to get close. If Bob then got close to the Psychic Six and then the Psychic Six were disbanded, that is going to cut deeper for Bob than it might for somebody who had more secure relationships in their formative years. So Bob's sensitivity to closeness begins to make more sense as we unravel these
Going to hide
things.
this.
Perhaps the hope that he has is that he can connect with people
Hey,
boy.
Mom. Are you heading out to the greenhouse again?
Mom's asleep. Mom's run. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, so a lot of stuff with Mom.
For so long.
Ma, again, this is all hypothesis, but this is why you watch me, right? So, if Mom attended to her garden as a way to deal with whatever type of depression or sense of isolation she may have been experiencing, it made her unavailable to Bob. And so you may ask yourself, well, why would Bob repeat that pattern? Bob didn't like that his own mother did that. Why would Bob isolate himself into a greenhouse? Well, if Bob saw Mom go to the greenhouse, Bob couldn't be close to Mom physically or emotionally because of that. In his old age, at a time of adversity, he can abstractly turn to his attachment figure in the form of his mother by engaging in the same activity that she engaged in so that he can feel a sense of closeness and empathy for her experience. It's this way of trying to feel close to her in whatever way that he can be close to her, because presumably she's no longer around. So I'm going to isolate myself as Mom did, and maybe that spares me from feeling close to other people, and maybe it also gives me a deeper appreciation for somebody that I never really got to connect with in the way that I wanted to when I was young. That's where my mind goes in how this has been presented so far.
Mom? You out here?
A lot of bottles.
Well, that's a little foreboding.
Oh, yes. Only very bad things down there. Perfect place for this.
Oh, come on.
You'd better leave Bob's memories alone. You don't want to bring out one of his bad moods.
What's so dangerous about a bad... Uh-oh. Look, Mr. Mood, I'm sure we can work this out. For instance, let's examine the source of life.
A bad mood. Need to find its source. Oh, man.
Not working. Ew. They can't hurt that thing. Ew. That thing is tough. I'm hurting at all.
Whoa. That was trippy.
I think I need to...
Oh, there we go. All right. Let's empathize.
Figure out what's causing it.
Don't mind me. I'm just a psychologist.
Oh, it's a new clairvoyance right
Whoa. Love how I was a therapist there. Okay to be in a bad mood sometimes. A lot of pressure to not be in bad moods. It's okay to be in a bad mood. Mom's greenhouse.
Mom, it's bedtime. Are you still out here?
Maybe he had to take care of his mom. Perhaps Bob was parentified.
Wow. So this must be Lily's great-grandmother. Uh-oh. What do moths know, right? Look familiar?
I don't know. Looks big.
I'm gonna need you to shove it way up your butt, Morty. That's all I can think of with this thing. That's all I can think of.
Nothing happened. Guess it's a dud.
Agent Zanotto, as an expert gardener, I'm sure you know the value of patience when it comes to... Well, hello. I'm off to find more seeds.
Well, don't you think this is enough?
More's always better. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some more lost seeds, okay?
Don't do it on my account.
Oh, yep.
All right, we'll do one more. Oh, the red flowers. Bombs. But first, we collect things. we got everything. In we go.
Aha! I'm no plant scientist, but that looks pretty seedy to me.
Oh no. It says Goonies vibes.
Almost had it. I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance. Hey, you okay over there?
What? Me? Oh, I'm great, thanks.
Oh, okay. You sure you're okay out there?
Yep, just a little... Oh, this is embarrassing.
Want me to pop you out of that bottle?
Well, I was just about to take care of that myself, but if you want to whack at it, be my guest. Oh, thank you. I feel much...
Oh, no.
Sorry about that. Cabbage burps are the worst.
Oh, God. Bob. Come on, man.
Well, anyway, thank you. I feel so much better.
Glad to hear that, Bob.
So, what brings you to our neck of the swamp anyway? This is where I get off. Thanks for the lift.
Don't hesitate,
You're
Raz.
welcome.
What?
For saving you from that time bomb.
It's just a seed.
Ah, but isn't a seed just a bomb in slow motion?
I mean, I don't know.
Yep. Oh.
Hey, we can do dark thoughts now.
Aha! I can connect it. I remember when I couldn't. What a child.
Nice, Raz. I remember when I couldn't connect to these. What a child. The developmentally delayed man I was. Back here, Moth.
Hey, I'm back in the mother lode. Back before they paid for landscaping, apparently.
Back in Bob Zanotto's representation of the mother lobe, that is.
No. Friends, here we go. The airplane rides. I can't do anything until I get rid of that enabler. I think some real damage.
Another bad mood? Oh, man. No!
I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance. Yep.
Come on. Come on.
Almost had it. If I can find the cause of this bad mood, maybe I can get rid of it.
Come on. Come on, baby. So cool. Fighting them is super cool.
All right, let me at him, Where'd they go?
Already got him, Bob.
Hey, where's the seed?
What seed? Oh, that thing. Oh, I dropped it in a river far away.
Right.
Hey, it's not in there. Not in there, I said.
I wonder who... I'm sure we're gonna find out. At least I hope we do. I wonder who the moth is for Bob. Like, who is Bob internalized as a protector? Somebody that he can trust to lock some stuff away.
I got this. Under the door like a pesky.
You. Cutting the roots. Bob uses his roots on Maligula. Maligula turns them against him. He loses helmet, so he's sad. The flower is wilted. He packs his bags. Looks like his nephew. The one that made him go. Thinks longingly about his group. Isolates himself. Gets mad because sadness is too unbearable. Further isolates his home. Ah, man. Wait, Maligula really messed with everybody. And there's my projection making airplane noises during a serious moment.
Limited time.
Come on, killer. I'm taking you along for protection.
Good idea. It's you
Let's
and
go.
me, kid. Let's show them who they're messing with. Over this way? Oh, great. That's exactly what I would have done. I haven't been over here in a while.
Jeez. Oh, God. Oh, this is crazy. Ow! Oh, man. Look how cool this is!
Slippery stuff here. They really ought to put down some yellow cones here. I don't suppose you have any golf shoes on you, huh? Something with cleats?
No, I can't say I do, buddy.
If you start slipping, remember to lean into the slip. Oh, wait, is that... Or maybe it's away from the slip. Careful. I think one of these tiles...
Oh! Pay attention, Ryan.
You're a crack. Watch your step. A little grout would do wonders for this floor. Step lightly, young ward. I know how I can lighten the load. Did that help? Step on a crack, break the old man's back.
Oh, God.
Do not look down. Hey, could you put me down for a sec? Being back in this place really brings up some... memories.
Oh, thank you,
Bob.
Bob.
Are you headed down to the boss's office? I do not envy you.
Fired? You can't fire me! I helped create this place!
Recruited by Ford Crawler himself! No pipsqueak nephew's gonna fire me!
Damn, fired by his own flesh and blood.
What do you mean, what's happened to me? What's happened to you? What's his phone number? I'm not gonna call some stranger. I don't need help! I just need my job!
Oh, man. I wonder if alcoholism lost him his job.
I made some mistakes, but so has everybody! Yes, people were hurt, but no one died! It worked out in the end! Why are you all attacking me? You're my own blood. Why aren't you on my side? Truman, how could you?
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Well, these are the types of things that folks will say when a substance like alcohol is pervasive. Essentially, if Bob was struggling and turning to maladaptive coping mechanisms, and it was affecting how he was showing up at work, how he was showing up in his relationships, which, by the way, is what happens. One of the ways we conceptualize things like alcoholism and substance abuse from a systemic standpoint is to look at it as a relationship that a person has with a substance. And that relationship increasingly has more priority over other relationships. And when a person says something like, I don't need help, I need my job, while that may be true, if your performance at work or your performance in your relationships is significantly affected by a substance, particularly one that you turn to no matter what, it can be incredibly destructive. So there's multiple ways to look at this. We don't have all the context, but one might look at his nephew and say, damn, dude, way to make the hard call and have good boundaries. And exert what little influence you could on your uncle to say, man, like, you got to get help. We can't have you around here unless you get sobered up. Which is a perfectly reasonable boundary for people to have, both in professional and personal contexts. You are not entitled to be inebriated in a given context and to have people universally accept that. Alcoholism and substance abuse is an incredibly complex thing. There are people out there that specifically work with folks who are struggling with substance abuse. It's why things like rehab exist. Interventions generally are not the way to go in terms of like where everybody sits down with the person, but there are real consequences to alcoholism and to substance abuse. And we can't just not hold people accountable with those consequences, because otherwise then you become a force of enabling. And his nephew probably reached that point where he's like, I'm enabling this behavior by allowing you to stay here, and I can't do that. It's a very hard position for people around somebody who's struggling with substance abuse to deal with. I have not, Jerry.
I'd hate to see Truman get that mad. Got another one. This is going great, don't you think? I'm off to find more seeds.
something interesting about the moth that I also will say before we end this is that despite the moth trying to hide these seeds, the moth is also not working that hard to keep us away from them. Sometimes when we have, whether you want to call it a part or a defense mechanism or whatever, sometimes we know deep down that that coping strategy is not actually useful to us. That suppression or blocking is not actually useful. We're just doing it because maybe that's got the short-term gain. And I do wonder if the moth's laissez-faire way of trying to protect us from gathering the seeds is that internal sense that hiding these things is not actually good for Bob. And he knows deep down that us accessing these things might actually be good for him. Albeit very a vulnerable thing to do. It's hard to know, but I find the moth talks a big game, but doesn't really actually hide us from stuff. Those of you that are watching the VOD, I'm going to end it here. So I really appreciate you watching these VODs on YouTube. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day or night to watch this. I hope you enjoyed it immensely. I know I certainly did. There's been a lot of cool conversations that have come from this game. This game is truly incredible. It really is. So thanks for making it all the way to the end of the VOD and for watching this series. Tell people about it. Share it. It makes a huge difference for discoverability for me on YouTube. I want as many people to benefit from these playthroughs as possible. I certainly encourage you to check out my other playthroughs on my channel. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you've been watching these videos, please take a second to subscribe to the channel. It's free, it's easy, you can turn off notifications, and it helps me out immensely. Leave a comment if there's anything in here that you liked or want to add your 2 cents in. I would love to read it. And I will very much look forward to catching you on part 8. So I'll see you there.